Hi, I'm Anya Lim, co-founder and Princess Aunt of Anthill Fabric Gallery. Anthill Fabric Gallery, it means alternative nest and shading or training hub for Indigenous or Ingenious Little Livelihood seekers. Anthill's work is really to grow and establish different community enterprises among weaving communities to promote and preserve our weaving traditions and enable the transmission to younger generations. We go around different communities and we saw how majority of the population are artisans or weavers are already very old. So there's a declining interest among younger generations to actually learn how to weave. We call it cultural discontinuity or lack of cultural transmission because even among the elder weavers, they don't feel motivated to also pass on the craft because it's a rigorous skill. It's a hard skill to learn. A lot of younger women seek out greener pastures in urban communities and they migrate for instant income. They fail to see the richness of their skill, the talent, the culture, and the resources where they're already at. Weaving as a skill and our handloom fabrics as a material is undervalued. Younger generation of potential weavers do not have a sense of identity. They don't find relevance in learning the skill. Also, these fabrics are unavailable and not very accessible in the market. They're mostly priced very expensive. Anthill's work is to grow and establish different community enterprises among weaving communities to promote and preserve our weaving traditions and cottage industries and enable the transmission to younger generations. We do this by providing market access, helping them in their product design and innovation. We also build their capacity by transferring business skills so that they'll know how to sustain their businesses. At the same time, we also try and provide financial literacy programs, help them increase their savings and also improve their personal well-being. As a cultural enterprise, we want to also disrupt belief systems and change mindsets and perceptions towards our traditional fabrics. Since most of the fabrics are used for home upholstery and decors, it is deemed uncool to wear. We want to change that. In Anthill, we want people to be able to wear their tribe with pride. In Anthill, we are creating a strong ecosystem that will support the handloom weaving culture. With a $25,000 grant, Project Inspire will allow us to create a bigger impact amongst our partner weaving communities by implementing Anthill's School of Community and Cultural Entrepreneurship. This will benefit over 100 women in our partner enterprises across different sectors, urban, indigenous, and rural, representing 3 different regions in the Philippines, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Under this program, we will be offering courses on cultural appreciation, business management and business development, handloom master and apprentice program, and financial literacy and savings program. In applying our weaves into contemporary design, Anthill has already created a movement of weave wearers. When younger generation of potential weavers see that young people are actually wearing their weaves with pride, it becomes more attractive to them, it becomes more relevant to them, and they realize the potential of learning this skill. They realize that weaving as a technology could actually be something that can provide them sustainable livelihood. On the other hand, Filipinos also who are weave wearers are able to see that there's a wide array of fabrics that can actually be worn every day. So there's a mutual cultural appreciation from the weaver and from the weave wearer. We will be rolling out the project through the support of different government agencies and a pool of mentors. For our advanced weaving training technique, we will be working with the Philippine Textile Research Institute and the Department of Trade and Industry. We also have Hapinoy, a social enterprise, and the Bank of the Philippine Islands, Banco Financial Literacy Program, who will help us in some of the courses we will be offering. We will have a community livelihood activator working at the grassroots level, going out to different communities and working closely, training the community manager to implement all these programs and courses. Our past interventions have already created such a positive impact in the community. But in implementing this school program, the short-term impacts would be to further increase the number of weavers among the younger generation. Definitely, there'll be an increase in the revenues of the women. They would be able to manage their businesses more efficiently and effectively, meet deadlines, etc. At the same time, they will also learn new skills and build their capacity to grow the business even more. And of course, a greater sense of pride in what they do, in the skills and talents that they have. Long term, we see the communities being able to serve more markets, achieving their personal savings and investment goals. Of course, being able to own and run the business more independently. In fact, even giving the trainings and the programs themselves. And of course, the bigger picture is for them to be able to continually preserve their living traditions. Project Inspire will definitely support Anthill's vision for every Filipino to embody their identity and culture into their way of life. Wear your tribe with pride.